feet. That was really
Yeah.
cool. And it just took me the afternoon.
Well, the county I live in, the highest point isn't even natural. It's man-made. It's like 100 feet above sea level.
Is it a big old dirt mound?
Pretty much.
And
I think
here's
it's a dirt mound. Yeah, I think it's a dirt mound that's covering up a former landfill.
nice. That's a big
Yes.
landfill. I often wonder if, like, you know how a lot of middle America has, like, world's largest blank. Like, it'll be world's largest axe. And it's just a giant axe. World's largest egg. You know, that kind of thing. Is that town's, like, world's largest dirt mound? Is that what that is?
Possibly.
Possibly. You'll have to find out and get back to me on that one.
Yeah.
All right, we are off. Did you set up? We got
off.
Arboretic versus Tetel here.
Yep, I got it.
Nice. Ooh, a nice little skin change there for Tetel. I like the color scheme.
Yeah.
Very similar to Tic-Tac-Toe, actually. Maybe it's something to do with the T's in the name.
Could be.
Arboretic, of course, I would say probably fan favorite and maybe CoNDUIT favorite for winning. Arboretic has been in it to win it, has been playing well. Got, I think, Titanium in Season 5.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That would be magnificent. Would I climb a mountain made of 2,000 feet? No. But I would climb a 2,000-foot mountain that is the world's largest foot. So how about that? Egg.
Ooh,
Cry
glass
baby.
axe.
The old Glax. It's great until it breaks, and then it's not good.
Yep, like all glass weapons.
Yeah.
Fantastic until you break it.
I feel like the Glax also has the extra, like, because of the jumping part, makes it that much more likely to break it.
Yeah.
When you break it, you buy it, as they say, so.
Yep. Obsidian torch, not bad.
Yeah, a little vision's gonna help. Whenever you've got a glass weapon, you want to make sure to see what's on the other side of the door.
Yeah. Some quartz armor, but can't afford it. Looks like he is. Yeah, he did. He farmed.
Farm for some quartz, I like it. I'm gonna be swapping off that glass axe sometime, so it's not the worst thing to farm up some armor. And again, if I were Arboretic, I'd be feeling pretty good. Arboretic's very skilled. Oh no, Tetel going down, and then actually insta reset. Maybe not worth resetting there. I don't know. This is a 2-minute deficit that you have to come back from now.
Yeah.
Sometimes axe strats are a little hard for Korif. I'm gonna call. Oh, I guess they won't be checking purple. Probably gonna be checking black. Yeah, that's a blood spear. Probably gonna leave that one alone.
What is with the weapons today? Holy
I mean,
mackerel.
Glax is pretty good, but yeah, we've seen a lot of blood spears and
Base
gold
stabs.
axe, base stabs. Yeah.
Whips. Oh, there's a bomb charm.
Oh yeah. Always whips
That
though.
will help.
You always see a lot of whips. That's just how it goes.
True.
Except for you, because you don't play cadence, you play melody.
Yeah.
You don't see a ton
pretty
of.
much.
Okay.
Although I have been playing
Swap
a lot
the
of,
weapon.
Nocturne.
Oh,
Ooh,
this
there's
is
a weapon.
Well, okay, Arboretic's so gonna do this. Swap the weapon, take your spear. No, take the spear, touch the shrine, and then get the. Okay, he's doing it for the spear, I guess. I don't agree with that. Or is he okay? I thought he was gonna bomb for the orange scroll. I'm saying you orange scroll the Glax, and then you wind up with the titanium or obsidian axe, which is one of the best things you can get in the game. And he went straight ahead and bought that battle shovel without picking up the titanium rapier. And I guess he's happy with his obsidian spear. Meanwhile, though, Tetel is blasting along with this axe here.
Yeah.
Gets that bomb charm already onto 2-2. Is gaining some serious ground here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have been actually playing some Nocturnal lately. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will say Melody and Nocturna are the two characters that are just like objectively like these are fun characters. This is like fun game funness, which is not to say that the other characters are not fun. All of the characters are super fun, just like, Monk and Coda, both very fun characters.
Although
But
some people might argue Eli is not.
well, some people might argue lots of the characters I named are not fun, or
Yeah,
Arya.
true.
But I think that Nocturna and Melody are very largely considered when you first start playing those characters. Like, yeah, this is great. Especially Melody,
Ring of
because it's just a good
Frost.
time. That's a
Yeah.
huge pickup right there.
And there's some chainmail, although again, it's chainmail quartz.
Bit of a trade-off there.
Yeah,
You do end up taking a lot of hits, or you take a lot of like bigger hits later. So the chainmail kind of gets a little weaker, I would say,
yeah,
while the quartz gets stronger.
yep.
But that frost ring is going to help a lot.
Oh yes.
I think I wouldn't consider Diamond to be the super fun character like...
Okay, that's
Oh, you're going to want to throw here. Oh, got the bomb. Nice. Very nicely done by Arboretic.
nice.
Yep, knew exactly where to plant that bomb. I would say
I
Diamond
would
has
agree with that
is like... I think Diamond is super cool. Diamond's my favorite character, but I think that Diamond is super tough. It's not like Melody where you're just zipping around murdering things. It's like mentally taxing, but a really good character.
Yeah, Diamond is definitely a make you think character
Yeah,
with his diagonal movements and.
absolutely. Bolt, Diamond, and Nocturna? Sure. Uh-oh.
And we got to pause.
Gotta pause. Tetel's having some serious frame issues.
Yeah.
It looks like we gotta pause. Yeah, Tetel's stream is looking rough.
Yes, it is.
Tetel also running absolutely nothing. Like,
Yep.
just complete blank build.
Yeah. Although I am proud to say that I am technically on the Nocturna Deathless leaderboard with 1.
Yes. Grats.
Thank
Well,
you.
I think, aren't you, if you finish it... Wait, if you even just play Deathless, aren't you on the leaderboard?
Well, yeah, technically. I mean, I did technically have a Eli 0 Deathless pre-DLC.
Yeah, it'll be like 011. It's like, yeah. By the way, you'll want to regen your streams here. Uh-oh, I've got Inception here. I'll fix it before they unpause.
All right.
Fixed. Don't worry, chat. I got it fixed. Here's when chat tells me a million times. Don't worry, we got it.
Stream within a stream.
Unfix it? Oh, sorry. All right.
What is Tetel doing?
Neb. Thanks, Neb. Appreciate it. All right. We're getting a countdown here. The race is unpaused. Here we go.
All right.
And go.
Okay.
Get it
I'll
on.
come back for the pause, and Arboretic immediately takes a hit.
Nice. That's what you like to see, especially if you're not the cause of the pause. It's always good.
Yep.
Well, Arboretic does have a very minor lead right now. Definitely the build lead, though. Holy crap, the
Yeah,
builds
the deal
could not
with the
be
shades.
could not be more
Yeah.
different. Look at how different these
kidding.
builds are.
I mean, Arboretic's got himself a pretty nice build for Deathless.
Oh yeah, Arboretic's got all the bells and whistles over here.
Yep.
Tetel
Tetel's-
is that sleek, smooth convertible that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, yes.
Just-
Yeah, rocking just Old Faithful and a bomb charm.
Yeah, what more do you need?
Yep.
Heck, you don't even need Old Faithful. Just use the bombs. Just chuck them out. Get out of here, Old Faithful.
Like old Uncle Eli.
Yeah,
Just chuck the bombs.
that's right. Kick them around. It's all good.
Oh, yes.
Bells, whistles, and harpies. Yeah, there's not as many bells and whistle enemies in the game. There are bells for Deadringer, but a little disappointed with this game's lack of bells and whistles.
Yeah, we need more bells to honk.
Oh, this is bad. Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah, obviously. They should make a bell
blue
slash
dragons.
goose enemy. That'd be great, because it would honk in multiple ways.
Yes.
Yeah, this is bad for Arboretic. He is doing a good job of getting away from
yeah.
that bat closet, though, so he doesn't actually accidentally tangle with the bats.
Yep.
But meanwhile, this is giving
Horizontal
Tetel
blue
all the
dragons are
time.
worst.
Oh, yeah, they're so bad. And Tetel is going to be first down to 4-3, but only just barely. This is super close.
Yeah.
Again,
I'm
Tetel,
still
no build.
kind of divided on whether Death Metal, Trapdoor, Blue Dragon, or Red Dragons work. Because they're both terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Blue Dragon's worse, but for a trapdoor. Because it's hard to be outside his cone of influence.
True.
Oh, Tetel going down. Just flying a little
no.
too close to the sun there. Had no build and was stepping on goo, and down goes Tetel. Yosh.
Armadillo. And, oh, okay. Best weapon we've seen today, Obsidian Rapier.
We did it, everybody. We got a good weapon. I mean, we saw Titanium Rapier, so, and there's that death right there. Brutal death. Yeah, that was really bad. Getting dunked on goo from an armadillo is the worst.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that
terrible.
sucks. That was such a close race. Well, it's just one more
There's a
zone
little
for
bit more
Arboretic
armor
here.
for Arboretic.
Arboretic probably is
charm.
going to want to get some hearts back. Really
Yeah.
burned through a few of them hearts there.
I mean, he's got enough of a lead. Check the shop. And take your pick of shovels.
Oh, thanks, game. Thanks for all these shovels.
Oh, yes. Always what you're looking for when you need health.
I think they should
Shovels.
remake the battle shovel so that it doesn't dig, but you can hit stuff with it.
That would be awesome. Like Shovel Knight.
Yeah. Shovel Knight or the guy from Home Alone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He was the original Shovel Knight, let's be real. I think the
This
game
is
Shovel
true.
Knight was made after that guy.
Probably.
Yeah, he is the inspiration for Shovel Knight. Definitely. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Fishy. Good thinking. Just like a 1 in 5 or 5,000 chance that you drop down a trapdoor and it's
shovel.
just got 4 different dragons in it.
Dove bro.
I would probably take that blood shovel.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a safer fight if you dig out the stage than if you do butt puzzles.
Yep.
That is not the way Arboretic. But if you feel
Although
like
not
it,
as
step on
safe
that
as-
scatter trap because it'll be funny.
Yeah. Although not as safe as it used to be pre-deals.
What's that?
Digging the stage since no more spawn minimization.
This is true. This is absolutely true. Ooh, a ring of peace. Tetel's got some nice items for the run back, but I mean, he's way behind at this point.
Yeah. Unless Arboretic goes down, I think it's pretty much GG.
Arboretic has been healing up a little there, finding some food, I guess. Back up to 4.5 hearts. Well, there's a nice, tasty shot. Straight up buying that heavy plate.
And he swapped out to a blood axe too.
Arboretic did?
Yeah.
It looks like he's got the obsidian rapier.
Yeah, he did. He swapped back though. He briefly went with a blood axe. Probably
gotcha.
just to farm a little bit of health, yeah.
Sure.
And then swap back.
Or to toy with the idea.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. You really don't need the obsidian rapier at this point.
This is true.
You're not
Although
doing
if you
enough
were-
damage to dunk Dead Ringer.
Yeah. Although still one of my favorite Condor memories is Jack finishing his run with no weapon.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in 5-3 and you break your glass, just run to the exit if you're close.
Yeah,
You don't
go
have
on.
to pick up your glass shard. It's fine.
Bomb helm.
I mean, it's not super fine because you get the enemies that you have to deal with in,
Yeah.
in the.
Oh,
Dead
look
Ringer
at that
fight.
blast helm with the bomb charm.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
Yep.
All right, Arboretic closing in here on their first victory.
Yep.
Yeah, they really should move the Earth Dragon to be in more of the game.
Yeah.
I think the Earth Dragon would be interesting early on because of how much health it has and because of the walls you probably won't be able to dig.
Yeah, looks like Arboretic. Yep. Nice cleanup there.
There it is. Tetel putting themselves in the corner. In a room where no matter where you stand, you're in all four corners. Brutal.
A room within a room.
Yep, it's one of them Russian nesting doll rooms. All right. Yep. We're going to see game 2 start in a quick sec here. The corner of shame. It's not exactly the corner of shame that Steak puts himself in, but it's similar.
Yes. Yeah, that's more like the closet of shame.
Yeah, that's like yeah, I don't know. Anything more than closet. Closet sounds right.
Ready.
Yeah, they're not wasting any time. I messed up the timer, but we got it fixed now.
All right.
And here we go. Early bomb pickup. Love a nice early zone 1 bomb. It's just tasty.
Yes, it is.
All right, Tetel to the slight lead here. I thought there was a secret chest in there. There is not.
That's always disappointing.
Arboretic really thoroughly checking that room for that secret chest that's not there.
Yep.
Spend a little extra time. There's the chest. Tetel not going to take it. I wonder if Arboretic will. It was a red chest. Red chests are better now that the DLC's got charms and a few other things. I think Arboretic will go check that. Yep. So it is a Torch of Foresight.
Nice.
Possibly the best torch in the game.
Yeah, very, very nice speedrun torch. Give you kind of pseudo mapping.
Yep. Shows you where all the trapdoors are, so you're going to be quick to get down them.
Although I don't think it's as valuable now as it used to be, since the Torch of still, it's a very nice.
Yeah, Torch of Walls is probably better, but it's still only going to show you where the exit is and not necessarily where the trapdoors are.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we got an Obsidian Rapier.
Nice.
Tetel picking that up with the lead. We'll see if Arboretic can have a nice quick kill here. Not bad.
Hey, you're a little ahead of me, but that's okay. Not that much.
Okay. Yeah, he's cleaning it up, so he's going to go get that Obsidian Rapier. And a magic ham.
Nice.
Found for
Tetel. Oh, that is beautiful.
So nice. So that's 7 hearts.
Yep. One of my recent melody runs, that was the actual first thing I found. And
oh, it's so nice with melody, too.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melody's a little flimsy.
Like, instant health.
Ooh, Arboretic getting stomped on by the dragons. Good thing you got that 1 heart container from the fruit shop. Otherwise, he'd be dead right now.
Yep.
Yo, what up, G-Fitty?
Hey, G-Fitty.
Yeah, that might be true, Biggie Mac. Might be just getting the weapon and going. Doesn't seem like Tetel really farms up. Although Tetel has dropped a lot of flawless boss kills, so that might be part of the lack of build. It's just not making it on the bosses.
Yeah, Ring of Luck. Not the worst thing you can find.
Certainly not the best either.
No, definitely not the best. But it does help you with your food situation if you find food.
That is true. And that's probably a glass shop there. Magic cookies are very much broken.
Yes, they are probably one of the most broken items of the game.
All right, Arboretic going to be moving on to Zone 3 now as well. Has a very similar build. Monocle's a good find, especially if you don't quite have your build yet. You'll be able to spot like armor in the boss chests and stuff, which is always good to find. You'll usually not check your black chest, but if it's got good armor, you'll probably take it.
Yep.
What's the most broken? Magic cookies is probably the most broken in sort of the classical sense of bad game design.
Yeah.
But I think that was just a huge oversight. I don't think that was intentional to have the cookies give you 6 hearts.
Yeah.
Glass shard is the most broken item. Love it. Very nice.
It is.
Yep.
Well, that is true. It is literally the most broken item.
Yep. It is indeed. Or maybe...
I still say if you hit a glass shrine and you don't have a weapon or a shovel, it gives you a glass shard.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Well, a thinking shrine. I mean, I guess it's probably not worth checking unless you feel like bombing. Oh no, Arboretic going down.
Oh, that Black Skelly Knight. And there's a shrine I never see.
What, the thinking shrine? Oh yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not on Melody.
Nope.
Here's a cursed potion. Pick up for Tetel.
Yeah. That's a nice panic button.
Absolutely it is. All right, pretty straightforward here.
Yep.
Time to start brainstorming some more live stream ideas. Actually, kind of serious, somewhat serious topic. My last stream, I tried this thing called the roguelike pentathlon. Pentathlon? I think that's the right way to say it.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Which is where you play 5 roguelikes in a row, and you speedrun it. And you just have to beat each of the roguelikes. And I did Nuclear Throne, Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, Spelunky, and Necrodancer. And it was super fun. And the reason I'm bringing it up here is because I think that running a tournament with people who are good at that would be fun. So if people are interested, they should start trying that out and seeing if it's a thing you'd like to do.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
there's some bombs in that barrel there. Well, Tetel, go for them.
Looks like
some cookies.
Just grab them cookies. Oh, I've done that before. Awesome. It's the worst. You're like, this'll work, and it doesn't. You play 3 of those, you can do a triathlon then. What are the games you play, Neb? I'm gonna guess, is it Necrodancer, Spelunky, and Isaac? Yeah, the thing, Gungeon and Nuclear Throne are fairly similar, and you could substitute other roguelikes in there as well. But the one I did was a lot of fun. My first run I completed was an hour and a half for all 5 games, which is kind of fun.
Not bad.
What were the 5 games? Spelunky, okay, Spelunky, Gungeon, Isaac. Oh yeah, you've only got like 4 hours in Necrodancer. Never mind, Neb. Yeah, the games were Spelunky, Nuclear Throne, Gungeon, Isaac, and Necrodancer. And you should try it. It's really fun. I had a great time doing it. An obsidian staff for Arboretic for the run back.
Yeah. Better than a whip.
Yeah, I don't know what you would...
And there's Tetel picking up the torch of walls we just talked about.
Yeah, it's such a good torch. Ooh, getting a little surrounded here. Careful.
Yep.
Yeah, that is the idea, CWP. More or less.
Ooh, he has taken some hits.
Great roguelike drama. Oh, geez. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ooh, ham in the crate.
Nice. That's probably that Ring of Luck doing work there.
Yes.
Ring of Luck gives you a ham. It's the Ring of Ham.
Yep. And I definitely prefer the ham over the curse potion.
How fast is Sword of the Stars the Pit? Is that something that can be speedran? I feel like that one's kind of like a long-term roguelike, sort of like your Darkest Dungeons or whatever. I feel like that one wouldn't really work out. Risk of Rain is kind of a bad meme speedrun-wise because there's like a time limit to your runs. Every level, there's like a specific time limit that's kind of not... It's a bit derpy. FTL's the only one that I would kind of immediately consider. Oh, Arboretic getting squished. Oh, and you're going to want to change your armor there. Tetel picking up the gi, not wanting.
Ooh,
Can't afford anymore, so he's going to have to take that. Ring of Ham, you did axe him. Yeah, Ring of Luck is essentially the Ring of Ham. Speedrun Dwarf Fortress, good idea.
Although I do remember pre-DLC, we did have a conduit finish with the gi.
Yes, I recall that. That was a good time. I don't remember who it was, though.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in chat. Maybe they remember. But that was amazing.
That was.
Yeah, but you're not.
Not really paying out there.
Mega Missing, I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, because Spelunky also has the ghost that shows up after so many minutes that comes after you as well. But you have to wait a certain amount of time on Risk of Rain to beat the level. Like, you have to wait for the boss to spawn. It's kind of weird. Necrodancer, you can still get to a trapdoor right away and leave the level. Speedrun driving to work. No, don't do this. This has not been endorsed by Elad.
No.
FTL door as a joke. Oh, no, I had that idea before CWP. I didn't just come up with that idea. It was something I came up with, I talked about with some people before.
That is an odd play, unless you just want some back, but he's got plenty of hearts.
Yeah, Tetel's looking just fine right now. Well, the swap to the sword?
Yeah.
On 5-3, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, true.
I think it's totally fine. Yeah, and you have to clear the level, and if you miss one enemy on the level, it's such a horrible waste of time. That's why I think Risk of Rain is not really optimized for it, but UHC Puzzdoor would be actually amazing. And that's also true, Lost Apocalypse Dude. I was waiting for someone to tell me that. Lost Kalpali Dude. Yeah, the Spelunky Ghost, I mean, if you've ever seen a score run, isn't much of a time limit. Because they'll spend like 20 minutes on one floor with the ghost just chasing them around. And the zoom is a meme. Exactly, Heather. 100%. The Risk of Rain zoom is kind of derpy, as anyone who saw the run at GDQ would attest to. But yeah, I think having like a nice tight 5-game thing would be a lot of fun. The only one that I think is maybe worth doing is FTL. I think that one sort of sits right up there in the sort of roguelike spot, but having 6 seems wrong. What was that?
Transmuted Dorian's dagger into a gold crossbow.
Oh, I do like that. There it is, sitting in the walls, because, uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm a little scared. Looks like Tetel's got this, and there it is, GG.
Yep.
So Tetel is taking game number 2. A little BM okay. Don't do that. All right, whatever. A little bit of BM there at the end, but does take it. Arboretic's not going to be happy about that BM. You got to be careful.
No.
Arboretic's going to want blood. GG's.
Yeah.
That's a good point, CWP. Yeah, I think a bunch of those games don't have seeded, so it's kind of hard to make it work as like an actual good racing league like we do with Necrodancer, but you could still have a really fun tournament with it. Yeah, 20XX needs a little bit of help as far as I can tell.
Yeah, these racers are not wasting time.
Nope, they are going right away.
Yep.
Like, Flint Hook you could maybe do if you put, like, just the first boss. Because otherwise it's like an hour-long run. And then you've got... I was playing that Tumbleseed game. That's also a pretty interesting, cool roguelike. But that one... It'd be cool to do a decathlon. I think that's 10.
Yeah. Grenade Charm.
Nice. Just don't forget you have it.
Yeah.
All right, I got to step out for just a quick sec. I will be right back. I got to go
Alright.
check on Charles. Be right back.
No problem. All right. Little ghost train for Arboretic. Arboretic down to 1-2. Shrine of War. There you go. Ring of War is nice to knock back to 1 extra damage. Again, I do apologize for my technical issues, so I might be a little bit behind if anyone else is watching the art. Arboretic down to Fortissimo. Oh, that shot for Tetel. Fortunately, Oh, is he gonna bomb it? Yeah. Nice. Blood Rapier, heavy plate. That's a build right there. Arboretic finishing off Mortissimo. And Blueberry Noodle. Yeah. Have fun, Arboretic. Yep, checking the shop. Gold Harp. Grabbing the cheese, grabbing... I know a lot of players don't like harps. I do. Not to say I'm good with them, but I like them. And Arboretic taking Trapdoor down to zone 2-2. Tetel finishing off Fortissimo. Taking the Fireball, keeping the Blood Rapier, not a bad call. Blueberry Whip in there. Ooh, Titanium Rapier forever. Beautiful. Now Tetel can get some damage ups. Right? Oh, nope. Keeping the Rapier, good call. Oop, Floaty Boots, Explorer's Boots, nice. But Arboretic already down to Conga.
I'm back. And yeah, Arboretic
Welcome
is
back.
pushing right now, big time.
Yes, he is.
Clearly does not want to go down in this tournament. I don't
Yep.
blame him. There's money
I don't
and being
either.
banned on the line. And
Yep.
yeah, it looked like his sort of time he put in with the Blueberry Whip paid off. So now he's got a very good
Yeah.
build. Ooh, and a very
Yep.
interesting switch that I don't know if any of you... I think that's one that people are kind of mixed on. Do you swap with the Titanium Rapier? Do you swap Ring of War for Ring of Piercing?
Ooh, that is a good call. I mean, the
Like,
3
what do you
damage
do?
is nice, but so is the pierce.
Exactly. I think I would stick with the Ring of War,
Yeah.
personally, because
Although I think with all the Skeleton Knights right now, the piercing has been paying off.
this is true. Oh, but he's swapping again.
Oh,
See,
Ring of Peace.
but would you switch from a Ring of War to a Ring of Peace? I don't know if you would, and I think that tells you that he went a step down to the Ring of Piercing, and then a further step down to the Ring of Peace. I don't think that was.
Well,
I don't know.
Personally, I'd take Peace, but that's just, you know, the Deathless Runner in me.
Yeah. Well, if you have a big lead, I would definitely take Peace. But in this case, you do not have a big lead. And your opponent's got a
True.
pretty decent build. I mean, it's a Blood Rapier with
Yeah.
heavy plate, so they're gonna have Tetel's gonna
Yeah.
have a lot of health regen.
And piercing.
And 2 damage piercing is pretty much all you really need.
Yep.
And there's a
Oh.
Shrine of Peace there, so there must have been some kind of level gen messy uppy.
Everybody's favorite freeze.
Oh yeah, the freeze tome. Nice. The magenta one, not the blue one
Yeah.
or white one.
Yep.
Just want to point out, CWP, you're mentioning how hard FTL is, and while that's true, keep in mind that the roguelikes in that list are also considered extremely hard. So I think it's just par for the course. They're all very, very difficult. All right. Tetel going to be using a bomb on this core rift fight, probably the fireball, and then a nice lunge. Both racers pretty much neck and neck. Nice grenade strats from Arboretic there.
Yeah.
So
That's
look at
gonna
this. This is close. Game 3,
Yeah.
neck and neck. Ooh, Earth Tome. Not going to make the run, but won't break it either.
Yep.
And I think we're going to start seeing Arboretic struggling with his lack of damage and piercing. As you can see, Tetel is just moving on up. But
Yeah.
Tetel's going to have to go through more enemies.
True.
So it's going to be a matter of being efficient.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sort of a weird red chest pick there. I agree with you, Paper. Maybe Arboretic just thought he was just happy with what he had. Well, it'd be good if he used freeze
Not
if he
a bad
actually had
job.
freeze. He doesn't actually have freeze, though. It's shield tome. Although I guess he could use the shield there for Coral Rift. That's true. Save some bombs. He's got enough, though, so it's okay. Tetel should have checked black? I don't know. I think a Blood Rapier is all you really need, especially going into Zone 5. Zone 4, maybe it's a problem, but Zone 5, it's fine.
Oh, the Ring of Peace paying off for Arboretic there. Green Dragon versus Blue Dragon.
Yep, slight lead advantage there for Arboretic. And Arboretic tries to bomb in, but bombs himself. Luckily, he's got himself a potion now. And Tetel using their last bomb to bomb in. Yike.
Oh, Tetel didn't get the grenade charm.
You haven't learned the books, Fishy? They're pretty straightforward. The only real concern is that the shield tome is actually called a freeze tome when you pick it up. But they just do the spell that you say. But they're not the greater version. They're the lesser version. They're the standard spell version. This is an incredibly close race.
Potion, but yeah.
And there's the Earth, too, for the quick kill. So Tetel is right there. Yeah, you're right. Arboretic going through his potion. And a Snowbro pickup. Oh, no, you saved those tomes. Nice. You got a quick kill on Deadringer. Rip.
Yeah.
This is the strongest round 1 matchup. It's certainly very close. This has been a great set so far.
Yes,
look at how close they are. Ring of Peace paying off once more. Just having to deal with the Green Dragon. You called it, Blind.
Yep, there is a monster shop.
There sure is. It's probably sounding real nice in their headphones right now.
Oh, yes.
Feels bad for whoever doesn't advance. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
100%. Both these racers playing very well.
Yeah, it's always a shame that somebody has to lose.
And this looks like an easy sub 10, which is quite good for CoNDUIT, so.
Mm-hmm. You know, one of the things about Retro that I really like is it can take out the spiders in the wall.
Oh, it's so nice. Or the freeze, yeah. They both do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or the dove, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is nice that it gets rid of those. And on to Deadringer first, Tetel, but right behind is Arboretic. Look how close this is. Yeah, oh, and Tetel goes down for the blood magic. Love it with the shot, with the freeze. It was perfect. Nice. It was a perfect kill. Tetel might win this. Arboretic's doing the lures, but he messed up the lures. Now he's got to honk the bells. Oh, meanwhile, Tetel is already onto his Necrodancer, but we've got a bomb difference. Tetel does not have the bombs. Such intrigue. Okay, we're slightly off the rails. We are. Yes, oh man, that ogre was spooking me hardcore there.
Yeah.
All right, Arboretic might take the lead here with the bombs. He's got the grenades as long as he doesn't mess up the grenade attacks.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, and Arboretic's gonna be first onto the second phase thanks to having bombs.
Yeah. So many times, and that Ring of Peace might pay off again because no red dragons.
Oh, Dorian taking a couple quick hits there, and finally Tetel is onto the second phase, but Arbo's already got 4 hits on Necrodancer. Ooh, getting frozen though.
Potion. Yep.
Yeah, 1 more hit remaining for Arboretic. Ooh, Dorian for Tetel is taking a ton of hits, and that is it. GG, Arboretic leapfrogging Tetel at the end with a masterful kill.